listen without limits and see track lists of fun for listening. Go to mixcloud.com/premium to subscribe.
DJ CVV in the mix.
Okay, good morning to you. Welcome along to this flight on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 this morning. We're off to sunny Jersey. It's quite a sunny Newcastle as well today here at Newcastle Airport, but it's very windy. If we nip outside, you can hear it blowing a gust, and it's probably quite accurate. There you go. So sort of scattered clouds, so not a bad day. Could be a bit of a adventurous takeoff, but let's start livening things up in the cockpits. Get the battery switched on. Let's turn that music down a bit. That's there we go. Do we need it on? Just have it a tiny bit in the background. There you go. Just take. Right, okay, so we have got battery power on. Let's call in an APU. It's an additional services. Yep, request APU. We'll wait for that to come along, and well, it's there already. Are they bringing another one? What's this? Yep, it's another one. So that must be Fenix default one. So if we get the Fenix pad up and running. Import from SimBrief. Also want ground services, so we'll take that GPU away, take that one away, because we know that GSX will take care of that, hopefully. Let's see how we're doing there. Okay, well, they've sort of plonked it there anyway, so let's get some power on in the cockpit. Okay. Usual conflicts. We'll get that one on. Crew supply on. Marvellous, right, so things are livening up. We're starting to power up. Right, whilst that's doing that, let's make sure that that flight plan did load in. Yep, there we go. Newcastle to Jersey. So we're 10:25 is our flight time. Time's here obviously in UTC. Check our weights and balances. Right, so send to Aquas. Okay, thank you very much. Let's keep this on there for now. Right, we'll start getting the flight plan ready, and I think we're just about ready to board. If we get loaded nice and early, we might get an early start with any luck, so yeah, we'll get that underway. Right, GSX. Request boarding.
Requested.
Gonna get
cabin crew. Rapid day going now as soon as you're ready. You can go ahead and open the doors and let the passengers on board.
Let's get.
Hi there. We're about set up here. Once everyone's on board, feel free to close
Get
the
the
doors.
refueling done.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, great. We're almost done. We'll let you know as soon as possible as everyone's on board. It shouldn't take much longer.
Okay, right. Now, I forget, because I've not used the Fenix simulation for quite a while. We've had a load of updates since I last used it. And I'm hoping... sync the load sheet here. Yeah, I'm hoping it's improved a bit of performance with Fenix stuff, but we'll see. Okay, runway. Oh, it's not loading it for some reason. Okay, so let's resend from there. Plan boarded and fuel 602 in tanks. Oh, so we've got a lot in there. Okay, well, crack on with the flight plan. Flight initiation here. There we go. So 1 hour 7 minutes flight time. We'll get the metadata for EGNT-EGJJ. Send. Okay, right, back to the init page. Oh, there you go. That's not what I wanted. This is a bit like me this morning. Quite slow, but there you go. Okay, well, it's got my old... I was messing around with the A330 the other day. And it's got my old call sign and flight numbers in there. So anyway, we'll just go with that. 4658. Our cost index today is 24. $36,360 slash minus 49. Our cruise altitude. Our chopo today is 3069. Oh, 3609. 36069. Okay, 15 degrees currently. What we got here? So forward weight FW is 58849. 58849 slash 58.8. 58.8. Ah, okay. Did I do that the wrong way round? Ah, right, it's just the sim brief didn't match. 44029 26.2. Yeah, what have I done wrong here?
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Right, ZFW is 44 tons. The centre of gravity is 26.9. Oh, I think that's why it's arrowing. I keep forgetting the slash. Excuse the expression. Okay, fuel planning. Confirm that.
Truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Right, so what's going on outside? Are they doing the fueling for us? He's getting ready. Right, one thing I do forget is when we initiate him to start fueling. That's going to be interesting. Right, so they're going to request this. I can't remember where to activate it now. There he goes, he's just connecting up.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Right, okay, let's Fenix A320 GSX fuel. Let's have a look. Cannot be fueled by GSX. It has its own internal fuel tank of an airplane. Cannot be considered a custom refueling system.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Right, let's have a look what we got here. Problem. Important thing, in order to refueling to start, you must ask for a quantity that is large. Right, I see. Okay. Right, so
please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Planned fuel. So we got 3,000 in there. I'm going to go 3.6. Real time. So hopefully, yeah, there you go. That sorted them out. Different procedures. Okay, so things are on the way there. The baggage is waiting. I think they're waiting for the fuel to do their stuff. GSX can get rid of its own APU. It's just in the way. Additional services, dismiss APU. That'll probably just disappear. Oh no, someone's coming to get it. Here he comes. Marvellous. Right, meanwhile, we haven't got the flight plan in yet, so we've got about 20 odd minutes to go. But we need to get off the blocks at least. Right, so go to the flight plan. Let's clear the screen, get rid of that a minute. Not allowed. Why is that? Oh, so yeah, we need to put departure details in. Which I'll scroll down to here. Today we're leaving runway 25. We're going via Gurley 3X, which is that one. Gurley 3X, Sid. What's our Sid? Tony. Gurley 3X. That's it. Quite simple today. Right, that's got rid of that discontinuity. Let's get the flight plan on screen, which is there. Right, so we'll take it from there. We'll give this a quick check through, make sure there's no more discontinuities there. Nice one down to the southwest. I say flight should take us around about an hour and 5 minutes or so. Okay, so discontinuity there. I'm going to put the arrival data in now. That could change as usual, and it probably will. It's saying at the moment our arrival's on ILS 26. Right, we're coming from Skerry, aren't we, by the looks of it on this approach? Skerry 1J. Is that one. Right, let's quickly scroll through again. I think it's a bit of that crisscross arrival we make there. Yeah, it is. It's like a loop. On the southeast section of the island. Let's make sure there's the constraints switched on as well. 2000 to get configured for the ILS. Marvellous. Okay, flight plan done. Get our request in right now. I'm going to put depart straight out.
Newcastle Ground to Speedbird 2055. Sierra request taxi for takeoff straight out departure.
Speedbird 2055 taxi to and hold short of runway 25 via taxiway Delta. Contact tower on 119.705 when ready.
Right, what's happened with the loading? Why is the doors closed? That's it. That shouldn't have shut in the first place. We've got 18 passengers that were stuck. Yeah, they were stuck at the gate. Ah!
Speedbird 2055, did you hear my last transmission?
Yeah, we did. Acknowledge taxi clearance, so we are going 25. Let's get the jetway back in. I did.
Taxi to and hold short runway 25 via taxiway Delta Speedbird 2055.
Okay, right. So hopefully we should near enough be loaded. Now. Right, so the baggage must have been done. Just got the catering service.
Are on their way.
And then I think that's it. Baggage is on board. Just now waiting for the catering, and I think that's it. We should be around about 20 minutes early on our departure time today, hopefully, it says. Here they come. Right, so let's just have a look on the charts here. Right, so we're looking for 8,000. Like I say, I've not flown this Fenix for a while. It did give us issues before. I'm hoping that's sorted out. With some recent updates that have come along as well. So it's just fingers crossed at the moment. Right, whilst they're doing that, we'll get the APU started. Right, so speed brakes automatic. Well, that's what I wanted to do, was make sure this joystick now works with the Fenix. Seems to be. Yeah, they're all working. Flaps. Yeah. Speed brake. Yeah.
Newcastle Ground, Ryanair 4-3, November Alpha IFR, to Malaga, ready to copy.
Okay, so self-loading cargo is all done. There's an update due this week to version 16, and it looks like guys done some incredible work on version 16. Oh, we want that open because we've got the catering trucks there. Right, they're done. doors done.
Ryanair 4-3, November Alpha, cleared to Malaga Airport as filed.
Hi, Captain. All passengers are on board and endorsing team.
10,000.
That's great. Thank you.
Departure on 119er.
Right, so APU is available. We can get rid of the ground power.
Ryanair 4-3, November Alpha readback, correct. Contact ground on 121.73. Good day.
Okay, so we get an early departure. Grand.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome you aboard the flight on behalf of myself and the first officer. We're not expecting any major delays today, and we're hoping to get up in the air here in about 15 minutes. The ground crew just informed me they've loaded the last bit of luggage, so if you get yourself seated and secured in the meantime, we can make a departure as soon as possible. Thank you.
Right, let's prepare for pushback. Okay, parking brake is set. We get the APU bleed on. Fuel pumps running.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Newcastle ground, Ryanair 4-3, November Alpha, requesting the end of pushback.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Newcastle ground, Ryanair 4-3, November Alpha, with Sierra ready to taxi IFR. Ryanair 4-3, November Alpha taxi to and hold short of runway 25 via taxiway Delta. Contact tower on 119.705 when ready.
Right, I think we're just waiting for them now. Get themselves sorted out.
Locking gear.
Okay.
4-3, November Alpha.
Right, so all doors are green. They're waiting for me to... No. Oh, they still want them set. So I don't know what's going on with the ground crew there. They're taking their time on this one. Did we have this issue before with the Fenix one? Yep, let's get rid of the GPU. That probably is holding us up. No, they still want that set. Right, so we want to go straight back.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, so we get into start position. We'll start with engine 1.
Cabin crew, please arm doors and cross-check. Thank you.
Right. Later today, we've got a separate machine going in here for streaming, so that we're not doing it all on the same PC. So we're getting that configured, because there is a little bit of stuttering on the stream. Not really seeing it here, but we can see that it's struggling doing both. So we can put a separate machine in just for the streaming. Hopefully that tidy things up.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured. All doors are cross-checked. We're ready to go.
Okay, thank you.
Please set parking brakes.
Traveling with children. Make sure you
Parking brake
Waiting
set.
your confirmation for a good engine start.
Right, starting engine number 2.
feel that delivery.
And we'll put flaps 1.
Leave your carry-on luggage items behind you. Most life rafts are located below your seat. In emergency landing in the floors, we use the closest exit. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety procedures on the card in the pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Right, sorry about that. Just had to sort a few bits out. Let's get back into the cockpit. Right, so let's check that we got a good engine start there. Can confirm that.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Right, so once again, let's check the flight controls there. Rudder's good. Stick back. Forward. Left. Right, aileron. Okay, it's looking good.
Unlocking gear.
Right, as soon as it's clear,
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
we got the
Left
taxi
is
lights
clear.
on.
Right is clear.
Okay, taxi light on. We can now turn off the APU bleed and the APU. It should be back into the normal mode. off till we get to the runway. Right, okay, I think we're ready to rock and roll just about. Parking brake off. Give it a bit of juice. Oh, that's going to be crazy. Okay, parking brake set. I'm just going to get rid of that Navigraph chart there. I think that was causing us a bit of a problem. Right, let's get permission from the tower. Okay, let's go straight out. We've really got to do something with the air traffic system on Microsoft 2020. It is quite rudimentary, to say the least. Lights on. We'll get.
Take your seats for takeoff, please.
Just wait for them to confirm that they're ready to go. The old cabin crew. Right, so auto brake to maximum. Takeoff configuration checked, speed not inserted. Ah, okay, right, fair enough. Quickly whack them in. Ah, no, I want to clear that, don't I? Now, flex temperature is 58. Three, 1, 2, 5. 2, 6. Right, let's try that. Okay, get the radar on. Oh, is that the wind shear control? Let's turn that on. Okay, all greens. Right, that's the cabin crew ready. Right, let's pull the engines up to 50%. Engine stable. There's a bit of a crosswind here.
100.
Whoa. Oh, that is... I'll have to get some rudder pedals, I think. That is really...
Positive climb.
Wow. Well, let's get gear up. That was one of the worst takeoffs off I had from Newcastle. That was pretty hairy.
Northeast of Newcastle, 600 feet.
Wow.
Request flight following.
Speedbird 2055 approach. Squawk 577 tree.
Wow, that was pretty hairy.
Squawk 577 tree Speedbird 2055.
Speedbird 2055 radar. Contact 2 miles east of Newcastle, 2,100 feet. Altimeter 29er.68.
Roger Speedbird 2055.
Okay, right, so that's the joystick. Not happy again. It keeps coming up with calibration things. I don't know what the actual cure is for that, if there is one. Well, as you can see, right, quite a steep turn out of Newcastle as we go from east to west, back over the airfield. Right, we're just starting to pick up speed now. Yeah, I get very paranoid with the Fenix A320. It tends to knock the autopilot out when you don't expect it. But so far it's behaving. And as you can hear there, those restraints for noise abatement, which is why it sort of comes out on a very slow. flaps up now. Okay, so we've got constraints all the way, what have we got, 250 knots, yeah. All the way out to Gurley. So our cruising altitude today is 36,000 feet. Well, I'm hoping it's not as windy as that when we get to Jersey, because I'm a bit ropey in this Phoenix. But there you go, practice makes perfect, as they say. But I wasn't expecting that gust that we got there on the runway at Newcastle. Right, so the next few moments we should get out of those constraints up to 36,000 feet. We should get the engines blazing again. Okay, here we go, the acceleration up to 36,000 feet now. Flight time, it says 1 hour 15 minutes, but we should make it there at least 10 minutes early. Jersey, so yeah, enjoy. I'm going to get a coffee.
You may now use your electronic device.
Contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
Okay, before that, we're just approaching 10,000, so we'll get the takeoff lights off.
Manchester Center, Speedbird 2055, 9,900 feet.
Speedbird 2055, Manchester Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt
seatbelt tie, so you are free to move about the cabin.
We go straight in with the drink service, because I do require coffee as well, a real one, not a virtual one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to serve drinks. Please make sure the tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
Right, that's it. Coffee in hand. Things can only get better. Yeah, so you might see me farting around later on this afternoon, doing some testing on the new PC that will be taking care of the streaming. Hoping that it will at least give us a 2K resolution, because what you see on the stream isn't necessarily the quality that we see here, because of the constraints. It's only a what is it, a 2070 GT? Is it? No, an RTX 2070 Super, which does struggle when you're trying to stream on it at the same time. So I'm hoping a separate PC will take that burden away from it, and quality will improve as well. yeah, there's still some. I don't think they're bugs. I just think it's getting used to it. I've not flown the Fenix. Obviously, fly the fly-by-wire A320 quite a lot. But there seems a bit more to the Fenix, and it's just getting used to it. So I think for the next few streams we'll be going into the deep end with this, and you know, trying to get my head around some of the other systems that are available on the Fenix version. Right, okay, so why is that lost the flight info? See, it's things like this that yeah. Right, that's Newcastle. Let's try and get... That's the route. There we go. So that's Jersey at the moment. Let's have a look. It's the main thing I'm concerned about is the wind. It's 12 knot wind. It's a bit less than what it was at Newcastle. We had 19 knot gusts there. It's 12 knots at Jersey, so still going to be a bit bumpy. Right, so performance data.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Easy tree, 2 tree.
Descent. Oh god, I should have printed this off, shouldn't I? Right, so QNH is 1016. Temperature, let's at least get that. 1016. It's currently 15 degrees. 1016. Degrees. You know it's 12 knots. 270, 12 knots.
Easy 219er, 7 climb and maintain flight level 190.
12. Don't think it's like the fly-by-wire where you can. Oh yeah, you can. Right, okay. Right. So transition's 5,000 feet. That sounds about right.
7 climb and maintain flight level 290. United 9er 8 heavy. You are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain.
You can see that crosswind there. That, I mean, 89 knots. Bloody hell! No wonder we're flying like a crab.
Climb and maintain flight level 290.
Wow. Right, so we are just approaching our cruising altitude.
Climb and maintain flight level 300, United 9er 8 heavy.
So we're just about past the Wirral and Liverpool, flying over Manchester Airport. That's the joystick again.
Maintain 17,000 feet. Freebird Air 516.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Quick message from the flight deck. We've reached cruising altitude and are expecting no major delays or weather occurrences at this time. If you could please make sure everything's clear from the aisles, that'd be great. And please enjoy the flight. Thank you.
And that's exactly what I mean about when the controls just go mental with the Fenix. Whatever causes that, I don't know.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 70 allow 26 heavy.
Let's try and get her back on course again. Also dropped about 800 feet, that manoeuvre. Now, I don't know whether it's the strong winds up here that's just knocked it out. I don't know. But, yeah. That's why I'm not really keen for how much this aircraft costs. It does seem a bit buggy. But the conditions up here, we've got sort of a wind from the west, from the southwest, blowing at 75 knots. So one, that's going to slow us down. Luckily, we left a little bit early. Two, yeah, as you can see, the orientation of the aircraft, we are crabbing really badly. We're flying on this green line, obviously, but that's our angle of attack on it. So, yes. But we at least get one of those scenarios where the autopilot disconnects. Strange. Right, so here we go again. This is the second time it's disconnected. Does seem to be due to these winds up here. Right, we'll just be passing over Cardiff in the next couple of minutes. So we're coming into South Wales. We'll take a southerly direction then, over sort of parts of Somerset and Devon, and down over the Channel. And we should be making our, I'd say, top of descent in around about 10 minutes, if that. Right, our expected time is 47 minutes. We should be well early. If everything goes well, he says nervously, we should be quite... I reckon we should be 20 minutes early, possibly. We'll see. Might be able to squeeze half an hour if everything goes okay. All right, let's do the last round of drinks for this flight.
Your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
118.475 for Air France tree 57 heavy.
See, I'm starting to wonder if it's when you change the views in here, is there something doubled up on a key that knocks that autopilot off? That's the only thing I can sort of think of. So I'm going to go through the various views. That's one of the cockpit views. That's the fly pad. That's the normal view. That's the front view. Left passenger. Okay, there. Right passenger. Rear left. Rear right.
Manchester Center, American 729er heavy.
8. And 5. What's 5? 5's the the FB. Okay. So it's not them. Is it that? No.
Traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree.
It's not none of those.
Report them inside.
Maybe not. No.
Speedbird 2055 have the Boeing in sight.
Oh, something clicked then. That wasn't very good. Oh, I see. Right, okay, it's just unset that. It's a mystery. What's the winds doing now? 66, so they're calming down a bit. Hopefully that should be the last of the autopilot cracking off. Hopefully can enjoy my coffee in peace for the last leg of this flight. Well, I'm going to do our top of descent slightly early, because one thing I have learned with whatever's going on with sim brief and the flight planning and stuff like that, that if you leave your descent right at the last minute when that marker, the arrow, which indicates the top of descent, if you leave it to there, normally you end up with coming in around about 8,000 to 10,000 feet. too high, so we'll do it just before we reach Dawley into them turns to the southeast, where we'll start our descent then, I think, just to play it extra safe. Okay, so at the moment we're just out in the Bristol Channel, literally between Bristol Airport and Cardiff at the moment, in the Severn, River Severn, or the estuary, whatever you want to call it. We're sort of heading directly over to Watchet near Minehead, and we'll be flying sort of on a southwesterly over Devon.
United 135 heavy traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 25.
So that below us, in front there, immediately below us, is the Somerset coast.
Shamrock 524 traffic is 10 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level tree.
And it looks like we're going over Exmoor. Exmoor's sort of to our right into North Devon.
United 135 heavy have the traffic. Shamrock 524 have the traffic.
So keep an eye when we're going to make that turn. We've got about 40 miles yet. I take it when we hit the Devon and Cornwall coast is probably a good time to start our descent, seeing that we're at 36,000. Latest approach at Jersey is 2,000 feet, so I'll get us down to 10,000 and assess it from there. It's a gamble with this not fly-by-wire, by Fenix. I do think it's actually a bit of a sim brief issue, whether it brings you in too high. Also, I'm wondering if this joystick issue may be causing the autopilot, because normally when you do touch the joystick and make a maneuver, it knocks off the autopilot. So I'm wondering whether these calibrate null zones are the issue. Although I've calibrated this joystick, it is the Airbus TCA side stick. Shouldn't really have a problem with. It seems fine in the fly-by-wire version, but the Fenix for some reason doesn't like it, even though I've done multiple. What's happening with this? Even though I've done multiple calibrations. Right, so there we go. There's the North Devon coast. South Devon coast. And then we'll be following that with Cornwall coast to our right. Now we should be making a turn just as we hit the coast. And as we enter that turn, I'll start our descent. Currently over Exeter at this moment, with a clump of aircraft that we're following down to the south. Hopefully avoiding each other. And there's Exmouth, just disappearing to a lower part of the screen. And we'll follow the eastern side, the Devon coast and Cornwall coast, out to Star Point, which is that tip, just hanging out down there at the top of the screen. Okay, I'm going to start our descent now to 8,000. Should be a gradual descent, hopefully. He says, right, so 8,000 feet. Oh, that's 3, level 3.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 50 Ryanair 4753.
Right, we got 1.5 tons of fuel. Luckily, we're on our descent. Yeah, that's a bit of bad fuel planning. So let's hope we don't have to go around.
475 speed burn 2055. London Centre speed burn 2055. Flight level 350.
Speed burn 2055 London Centre. Continue as planned.
Cockpit. You may have noticed we began our descent into our destination. If you could please assist the cabin crew by handing them any trash as they come around, it would be most appreciated. For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch them to airplane mode until after we've landed. And please also be seated until we come to the gate. Thank you.
Alpine 7508, contact Brest Center on 124.725. Good day.
Yeah, that done that. Just as I come out of the view there, so right, hopefully it sorts itself back out. Yeah. Right, so there's obviously something on the view buttons I've got here on the numpad. Cause a bit of conflict. Right, so we've got to land as soon as possible. Yeah, so our fueling didn't go too well neither.
Climb and maintain flight level 290 easy 2742.
Right, so quite a rate of descent there. And it seems to be sorting itself out now. Yeah, we're down to 1900 feet a minute rather than 3,000 a minute.
Bluemax 8746, you are 1,000 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Well, I'll take us down to our transition altitude, which is 5,000 feet.
Bluemax 8746, contact breast center on 120.15. Good day. Ryanair 8008, contact breast center on 124.725. Good day. Ryanair 8008. Going to 120.15 Bluemax 8746.
Speedbird 2055. Rest Center Speedbird 2055, flight level 240.
Speedbird 2055 Breast Center, continue as planned. Air Canada 875 Heavy contact, Breast Center on 124.725. Good day.
Right, so the island of Guernsey directly in front of us. We're down to 22,000 feet. I'm hoping that we don't have to put a hold in here like we normally have to. I'll try to sort of get us down as early as we can.
Climb and maintain flight level 330. Keep speed not above 250 knots.
We should be okay on fuel. We know the engines are near enough for idle at the moment whilst we make this descent, so... Okay, well, we might as well go down to
Zero contact, London Center on 118.475.
our approach height.
Good day.
For some reason it... Oh, there you go.
Ryanair 1986 traffic is 3 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 2905 Boeing. Report them in sight.
That's the joystick, the side stick alarming again. I think that's the bugbear of most of our problems at the moment, which we'll try and address this afternoon as we set up the streaming computer. Right, so we should get a nice view of Guernsey and Alderney and Sark on our starboard side very shortly. Just check where we are, 16,000 feet. Get the approach lights on in a few moments. And just coming into view, our starboard side will be Guernsey any moment now, he says. There we go. Okay, we've got the ILS in range already, so we're 24 miles out. Let's hope we can get that speed down in a few moments. Okay, we're coming up to 11,000 feet. We'll get our approach lights on.
You're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Guernsey approach on 128.655. Good day.
Going to 128.655 speed burn 2055.
Ryanair 5945, you are 500 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
I'll take it down to 4,000 as we try and get our speeds sorted out. We should be doing a speed reduction right now.
Going
250 knots.
120.305 speed burn 2055. Jersey approach speed burn 2055 9,700 feet.
And that's the island of Jersey directly in front of us. We're going to fly across the island to the southeast tip and do a sort of dog leg on ourselves back in to the airfield. Okay, so you can see there that, yeah, we should be on profile, so I can drop that down to 2,000 and it should stick with the constraints then, hopefully, he says. So 15 miles until get the localizer locked on. Looking quite clear. Jersey, winds have dropped right down to 21 knots. Reported at 12 knots on the airfield, so...
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. Thank you.
Right, let's call in our approach to the tower, Jersey. Full stop landing.
Jersey Tower speedbird 2055 is 5 miles northeast, 4,500 feet with Oscar to land. Make straight in runway 26 speedbird 2055.
Okay, so what we got? 30,000, so we need to change that. 30,000, 30.00. What are you talking about, Mike? Okay, so we're just going into the turn. Hopefully we'll be down to 2,000 feet in a few moments as we do this dogleg approach into Jersey. Do need to lose some of that speed in a few moments. Okay, let's get the localizer locked in.
2,500.
Let's just watch our speed here. We've got flap 1. Okay, flaps 2. And we can get the gear down. And flaps 3.
Landing, please.
Okay, speed set to medium. Oh, we ain't done too bad on this approach. It's made up for the takeoff, that's for sure. Early days, yep. Let's get her down on the ground before we start singing its praises. Right, so we're on profile. Glide slope has been picked up. Okay, we've got full flaps on this landing. We have a 10 knot headwinds, which is good. To flaps 4. Right, has that just knocked out the autopilot again? Yep. Wow, we're going to ditch. We're going to ditch. That's took us way off the profile. It's not good at all. Yeah, it's definitely something to do with these the sticks, that's for sure. Well, we're way too high now. Let's bring her back down. Let's see if she can sort herself out now. Yeah, definitely something to do with that joystick calibration that keeps knocking the autopilot out just when you don't need it to. That's the thing. Right, hopefully it'll bring us back onto the glide slope profile. A bit high at the moment. Alright, so we should be making a left turn in a few moments. Right, so into our turn, onto our finals. Looking good, got a visual on the runway. And it looks like our final alterations there, to put it politely. Right, 12 knot headwind, this should be butter really, there's no excuse. Profile's looking good.
Clear to land runway 26 speedbird 2055.
And there's St Helier just coming into sight on the right there, which is the main town of course in Jersey, and port. Okay, glide slope is locked. So we're landing with around about a ton of fuel left. Not much left if this does go pear-shaped and we have to go round. St Helier. Yeah, I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to do an auto land on this because, yeah, I've got a lot to learn on this Fenix aircraft. Yeah. Okay, so it's locked in for an auto landing now, which is cool. Just a tad low, but I think you can forgive us. $100. 50. 30. 20. 10. Retard. Oh, there you go, not too bad. It did make up for the landing. Even self-loading cargo said nice landing. I think we're going to have to get off at the next exit. We're not going to make that one.
The captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, so refrain to move
right,
about
so
the cabin.
flaps up.
However, please note that we do recommend you fasten your seatbelt at all times when you are seated in case of turbulence. Thank you.
Let's get the APU ready. Taxi lights on. And let's get that APU started. Okay, let's find out why they're going to dump us for deboarding. Is it going to be a gate, or is it going to be what it normally is, general aviation? I've got a feeling that's it just over there. Normally tuck us out of the way. Right, let's just park up here and brake on. Right, so landing lights off, taxi lights on, strobes off. APU is active. Let's just see if that's ready. Yeah, that's available. Okay, right, so let's contact Jersey Grounds. Oh, it just says takeoff option, so it's pick a parking spot, and I think where that catering truck is will do us nicely. so we got that catering truck moved. I think it was just parked over there. It's not a particular spot for us to park. Let's have a look what's available, seeing that they've left it for a bit of a free-for-all here. You just pick a place. Okay, right, so what do we got? Let's have a look. I want to do there with that APU. It would do us nicely. Oh, it's a fueling stop. Okay, well, we'll stop here then. That'll do us. Right, parking brakes on. Taxi light off. We'll keep on for a minute. Okay, let's go the engines. Right, request deboarding.
Cabin crew, disarm doors, please. Cabin crew, the airplane is now secure. Go ahead and open
Where
the
does
door.
that? Okay.
The requested position is already assigned to another aircraft.
Okay. It said it was available, didn't it? So look, too small, available. What's this? Let's have a look. General aviation. Let's try that.
The requested position is already assigned to another aircraft.
God almighty. What's that
The
one then?
requested position is already assigned to another aircraft.
Okay, well, we'll just make do with what we got. Where's the airport positions? What's this then? Let's have a look. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to use arrive, deboard, ground services. Have we got any? I think this one's going to be forward stairs. Okay, there they go.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, thank you for joining this flight with us today. On behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, we'd like to wish you a safe, pleasant journey from the airport, and hope to see you again very soon. Thank you for flying with us.
Okay, that's it from us. Hopefully catch you on the next one. As I say, we will be testing out our streaming options later, so there could be a flight. See how we go with the new streaming computer, no doubt. We'll bump into issues with that as well. For now, have a great afternoon. Catch you later.